Ready. Okay, so you're coming out from a very rigged match. Well, I'm not rigged. I mean, like difficult match.
Yeah,
I was
very difficult.
yeah, I was confusing the words. So it was very hard. I mean, Pearl went south in overtime. You guys came back on Haven, and then Ascent was practically yours most of the time. Did you expect such a close match against MIBR, or is it something just went wrong during the match?
We definitely didn't expect it to be easy. I don't even in the Fear game, we don't expect anything to be easy because a lot of teams are looking at us right now. We're very consistent. We just had a good placing at Bangkok. And so we know going into every game there's a big target on our back. So um, yeah, definitely not surprised that it was that hard. Um, we have a pretty bad history about closing Pearl out in overtimes. It's gonna probably haunt us a little bit, but going into Haven and having map three as Ascent, we knew like those were a pretty strong maps right now, and we weren't worried at all.
Did the map selection really was was planning? I mean, Ascent as a decider. We know that
Mhm.
Ascent is one of the most played maps from the whole time, and
Yeah.
a lot of teams. I mean, they do have the map prepared and everything. So, was Ascent for you guys was like a neutral ground, or more like you know what, we're gonna flip a coin in Ascent and see what happens.
Yeah, I think we have just a super dynamic map pool right now. Um, every map we're comfortable and confident on. So we use that to our advantage. Whoever we're playing against, it's basically whatever we feel like on like the night before our game. It's never like super set and decided on what we're gonna pick. It's just however the team's feeling. Normally, it comes down to Josh and Valen to make the decision, but that can change like at the arena. Maybe I'm not feeling it, having second thoughts, but we're able to do that because we practice so much and we understand a lot about the game and how we play and what everybody likes in general. So just having that as like a it just helps our strategic like game plan overall and being able to just play any map at any time.
And yeah, well, talking about that, playing any map, you guys are of the are one of the teams that are like trying new things on their comps. I mean, you are
Yeah,
not like getting by the traditional comp. You guys are trying new things. You guys also went for Tejo when Tejo was available. Right now, Jaw is
yeah,
rocking that waylay, and you are well, you are the main support of Joe when he's playing Waylay. So
yeah.
um, on that note, do you think that really the initiator dualist relationship really needs to be good for Waylay to work, or can be a little bit more like independent because she has nothing to be covered while doing entries, and
Yeah.
your role is just as it's just vital for it.
Yeah, I think with Waylay Initiator pairing needs to be pretty solid and on point. But the thing with Waylay, that the good comms and micro like in combination is mainly needed for the first step, and then because Waylay has a get out of jail free card and can just teleport back. After that, it's all in Jogmo's control, and that's what he thrives in. He thrives in the chaos. He loves just getting in there and you give him a refract to get out and stay alive, then we just love like innovating and like you said before, like we're a team to take risk and we feel like we're gonna start something like a dynasty this year with how good we're playing and how confident we are. And to your point of always innovating, it's a lot of teams are looking at us and trying to I wouldn't say like copy like how we're playing, but we're teaching a lot of people how good these comps are with Breach Teo. Like people are looking at our VODs and applying it to themselves. So, if we just keep playing the same stuff, then everyone's gonna know how to react and how to counter. So having like a good coach in Josh RT and the IGL like Valen, we're able to take risks because we just trust each other and we know we're gonna come out on top with whatever we play.
Yeah, and you guys have been really rocking the competition ever since you came from Ascension, and none of the other Ascended teams has been having that kind of success. Not even the generation that came with you. So what would it be like the key for that success? I mean, you guys have been playing for a long time now. Some of you, and with the new additions, I mean, Joe was just like the right fit for the team, and
Yeah.
you guys look so compact, so synchronized. So what would you say it's the some one of the key factors for your success as an Ascension team to come into Tier One and start winning like crazy?
I think a key factor would just be um, that thought in the back of our heads is like we're in VCT now, but it's not forever. So if we want to, continue extend our year and qualify for champs, make top eight, and do as best as we can, we have to put in the work, and that's what we've done since the start. And I'm pretty sure we're one of the most hardworking teams. We're very focused in practice. Josh RT is always VOD reviewing and talking about our mistakes. Our practice days are very long. Sometimes we don't have a day off, but normally we get a day off after a match win. So looking forward to relaxing tomorrow.
Yeah, woo,
But
that's
yeah,
good.
yeah. I mean, and to your point too, we've been playing together for a very long time, and I feel like that's not really talked about a lot because when the guard didn't make partnership, we everyone on that guard roster had opportunities to play in the first year of pro, but we trusted Riot's tier two system, and we trusted ourselves and to stick together because you know if we it was a hard decision, but if we choose to stick together and just play tier two, go to Ascension and qualify, we would be in this spot we are today. Like we had this conversation two and a half years ago, 2 years, and we basically I would say we saw the future. One of us saw the future because we knew we would be here. We knew we'd be at the top, and I feel like that's not really talked about enough. And yeah, and that also is another reason why we're one of the most dominant teams right now.
Yeah, I think that that's a note that not that a lot of people know. I wasn't aware of it. But yeah, I mean, one decision could have changed it all for you guys. Maybe you could have came into tier one teams, but you would not be like doing the things you are doing right now,
Yeah,
and
exactly.
be and having those opportunities. And talking about tier two and talking about the ascension system,
Yeah.
right now it seems a little bit crazy to think that you might play promo relegation at some point if things doesn't work out for you, which I highly doubt,
Yeah.
because you guys are one of the most dominant teams around the world, and you guys
Yeah.
proved that in Bangkok. But in if I don't know, there was an Armageddon and everything fails, and somehow you guys ended up playing. Oh my god, I'm sorry. Yeah, he loves
I have
to
free
come in
cats.
here. So, what do you think about this system? Shouldn't be granted more like on achievements rather than just making to champions on a year? Or what would you think about the system, and what change would you make to make it a little bit more fair for that?
Um, Obviously, it's hard to say what I would change because you know in the position I am now, um, it would be easy for me to say, yeah, I think it should change so you're in the league longer or permanent, because we're facing a possible like demotion this year technically into next year. But yeah, I don't know. It's really it's a sensitive topic, but I would say maybe like because we got 2 years when we qualified, and now Ascension teams they only get 1 year, and to me I feel like that's not very fair. Um, I feel like we it's very generous that we got 2 years. So I think that should be the standard in my opinion, like for every team. Like 2G, they're gonna be in our situation this year, same as us, and so it's not fair to them. It's not fair to future teams because they don't have what we had in that time to get used to the stage, get used to Los Angeles living, um, together basically, and especially 2G coming from Brazil, like they're away from their families and they have to deal with that, like the mental of it, and plus they only have 9 months to prove themselves. So I would say I would change that. Just giving everyone the same equal opportunity of 2 years, and
It
go
would
from
be
there.
fair. Well, I think we've reached
Yeah.
our time limit, but I want to thank you for the time for taking the interview. I wish
Yep.
you the best for the upcoming matches. You guys have 3 more matches, energy next week, so hopefully we'll see you there. And best of luck for everything. Thank you so
Yep.
much for the interview. Have a nice night.
Thank
Have
you.
a good rest.
You
Bye
too.
bye.
Bye.
Somos en la dieta, vamos a luchar con nuestras teclas, la victoria alcanzar. Como estrategia.